Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the third episode in our Scum Singleplayer series, Season 8, 0.96. So, previous episode, we got ourselves a Rager. And said Rager is currently sitting over there with all of my loot inside it. The problem with this Rager is, if you can quite clearly see, and if you saw from the previous episode, this thing only has 3 wheels. It's missing a 4th. We do have a car jack, but we need to find another wheel for it. Now, the city is quite known for the amount of spawns, specifically vehicle spawns. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and go to the known locations of all the vehicles that I know about. The first place that I'm going to go to is kind of north. It's kind of the north side of the town. The next place is kind of the northwest west side. Hopefully I can find a Rager here. And hopefully I can find some loot as well, because I've got a very empty backpack right now. And I kind of want to pick up some loot here and there. Whilst I'm here as well, we are going to try and pick up the items needed for the improvised rail, which is only just a bit of metal, so that's fairly straightforward. We're also going to need to find ourselves a pipe, and maybe some duct tape, and maybe an improvised magnifying glass. I may have picked these up already, I don't remember unfortunately, but if I've got duplicates, it's always good, because what I can do is, if those items that I create, like if they break, at least I've got a backup. I should be able to get fairly close to her. There we go. That was a very suggestive sigh right there. I don't know what was going on with that puppet. It needs to calm the hell down. Anyway, we've had some hot fixes to the game. We've had a few minor patches, you know, that kind of thing. Just a couple of kind of quality of life improvements as well. I can't go into detail with the bug fixes because I've not actually read them. I know there's a few things that have been corrected in the game. I've noticed them as well. There seems to be a reoccurring question that hits a lot of players right now. And that question is, why can I not buy anything in the trader right now? I have lots of money, I have lots of gold, and I have lots of fame. But I can't buy this ammunition. I can't buy this item. I can't buy this thing. Now, I believe this is tethered to the quests. I believe, and this is something that I personally recommended to the devs, something that I suggested multiple times. Is that a hunting store? Is that the other hunting? Have I just walked to the other hunting store without even knowing about it? We're going to go into this, by the way, but continuing what I was saying. I believe the reason why you cannot buy things, even if you've got high fame and high amounts of money and gold and stuff like that, is literally because your overall standing with the traders is quite low. Silence. I like how his pal hasn't even recognised that he's getting killed. Oh, medium archery. Lovely. Dead as a dodo. Right. But yeah, it seems to be tethered to the traders kind of standing with you. Now, when I say the standing, I'm talking about, for example, these quests or these tasks that you get to do through the outposts, into journal, into here, and you can see all the available quests that you will get. Now, obviously there's 3 tiers of quests. You get 6 total to do per day in game. So there's obviously tier 1 quests, tier 2 quests, tier 3 quests. Higher the tier, higher the reward. The higher the reward also tethers to what you can also unlock with the armourer, the mechanic, the doctor. If you do 6 tasks for him, you complete them all, it unlocks the armourer. Same thing, 6 quests on the armourer unlocks the mechanic. 6 quests on the mechanic, oh excuse me, I just ate my dinner, unlocks the doctor. At this point, you can now freely go through tier 2 and tier 3 quests, and obviously they will be giving you more money back and obviously more fame points. The main thing that you want to do here is try and get 6 out of 6 on each of them, because what you'll probably find is you'll be able to buy everything. I think this is also a way to kind of mitigate people that get, I don't know, they kill a player and then suddenly they've got loads of fame, because you get a portion of fame off of that killed player, and then they go to the trader and they've got lots of money and they've got the fame and they can do everything. I believe this is a way to circumvent that, because I believe a few people are kind of, maybe not angry about it, but maybe a little bit like, it doesn't seem quite fair that they've been in the game or in the server for X amount of time and suddenly someone can kill someone with maybe a lot of fame points, which is their own fault. And they can essentially just walk away with a whole bunch of items, essentially. I think it's a way to circumvent that. I think it is a way to circumvent that. Which I don't mind. I personally don't mind it, because I know a few people are very vocal about the fact that the movement system in the game's a little bit different. Obviously, jumping's not a good thing to do. Do not jump in this game anymore. Don't jump. And the reason why I say don't jump is literally... Is that the other... Holy shit. Oh, you mother... Silence. Shh. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I'm glad I bought, or sorry, I crafted all of those arrows. Ah, silence. No talking. We don't want puppets. Holy shit, there's a lot of puppets spawning here. I'm gonna go into this hunting store and pull out what I can. There's some 30-06. Oh, mom and daddy, that's so good. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. A compound bow. This is my weapon of choice. See when it comes to, see if it ever comes to the zombie apocalypse. A compound bow, some plate armor, a big stinking machete. You know, something that's got a lot of cutting. Oh, balls. This is why you always have a melee weapon as well, because if they close the distance, then you can deal with them. Whew. That was lucky. Right, I think I've killed all of them, so I think I can go and get my my other arrows out of that other puppet. I was supposed to be getting a rager wheel here. I'm not supposed to be killing all these stupid things right now. Oh, there's more over there. Right. We're going towards the north side of the city. We're now kind of like just past the middle point, because back there's the gymnasium and the kind of track and field area. I believe this is also the direction you need to go to get to the underground parking lot. Now there are cars that spawn down there. I don't have a great deal of luck with them, however, so we're not going to go down there. What we are, however, going to do is these apartment blocks right here. There is a massive... No, that's not a rager. That's not a rager. That's a burnt out rager. That's not an actual one. It'd be good if it was an actual one, but it's unfortunately not. These parking areas around these apartment blocks here, these massive standing tall buildings right here. If you go to the very back side, like past this one and past these two, the underground parking's right there, by the way, that building right there. That's the steps down to it, and I believe that little shelter right there is the ramp down to it. As I said, I don't have a lot of luck with it. In fact, the ramp's right here. What am I talking about? The ramp is literally right here. That's another set of stairs down. Oh, there's a puppet out there. You see it? Right in the middle of the screen. As I was saying, I don't have a great deal of luck when it comes to those underground bits. I have more luck when it comes to the kind of parking lot areas. Like, for example, this kind of area, there's a big parking space, a big parking area right here. There's usually a car sitting here. And by the looks of it, there's not. So, the north side's been kind of looked at. I've kind of looked at the north side. There's an iron lock right there. In fact, I'm going to grab that metal as well. Always handy to carry a bit of metal here and there. There's a marketplace right there. We could go in and check that out. The next place that I want to kind of go to is, again, we're staying on the outskirts of the city. This is where I particularly, as I said, I have my best luck with finding vehicles. Before we go any further though, we're going to go in here and see if we can find any food. Because having... Even just eating a bunch of onions. Even just eating onions. Going down this little aisle here. Try and go down all the aisles. Usually you'll find like loose items just sitting on the shelves, just like that. There's some cream. Obviously we can't just eat the cream. I'm going to save this garlic. Garlic is very good when it comes to the antibiotic properties, as you can see in the little green bit. 1.4 milligrams, 21% of this garlic is antibiotic. So instead of having isopropyl alcohol, oh, there's some whiskey. I'll take the whiskey. I'll take that whiskey. It does look like a bottle of Jack. I'm not a big fan of bottle of Jack Daniels. Not a big fan of Jack Daniels. Not to say anything against it. It's not bad. It's not great. It's alright. If it's there, I'll drink it. But when it comes to whiskies, I prefer Scottish whiskies and Irish whiskies. And Japanese whiskies as well. They're really good as well. I only recently started trying them. They're really, really good. Alright. Oh yeah, I can't open my map. It's second nature to open up my map. Right, what I'm going to do here is we're heading west-northwest. Is that a Laika? Oh, it's a Volkswagen. It's a Volkswagen. Yeah. Oh, Volkswagen. Cool. Right, we're on the outskirts. What we're going to do is we're going to stay on the outskirts. We're not going to go deeper into the city. We're going to stay on the outside of it because this is where I have most of my luck. I could go to those buildings, but I've never really found anything of use in those ones right there. They're just outlier buildings that are just kind of there for, well, they're there to be there. You know what I mean? I've seen a few people building bases in those, especially when the servers have essentially the ability to build within the city. Like you can build base building structures. You interrupted my conversation. You rat bastard. In the bin. Right, as I was saying, I've seen a few people building bases in those. In fact, I'm going to take that magnifying glass because that can be handy for when I come to craft an improvised magnifying glass. But yeah, I've seen a few people building bases on those. They kind of build structures on the very top of that. It's quite interesting what people can do, especially in this game, especially with the base building mechanics. When it comes to base building, I just like to do... Well, I like to make it simple. Obviously, simple is not good when it comes to like people raiding my bases and stuff like that. It's actually fairly easy to raid a base that I've built because there's nothing really going on with it. Right, my character's feeling slightly warm. What we are going to do is take off my socks, and we're going to take off that sleeveless shirt. Does it have anything in it? No, it doesn't. We're just going to wear the normal shirt. That should be enough insulation taken off of my body to stop that whole... I'm feeling pretty warm right now. Bolts and metal. I'm trying to also keep my hands free right now because... Okay. I was about to say, I'm keeping my hands free so I can go and pick up a Rager's wheel. How about that? Can I take that wheel off? Oh, do I need the car jack? Do I need the car jack? Do I need that? Oh, you silly fud. You absolute pillock. Right, hold on. Right, no, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. In fact, I'm going to open up the bonnet. Right, there's no... Is there an alternator in there? I don't see an alternator in there. I was hoping for another battery. I think I might need a car jack, guys. Bit of a fud, but at least we know where we are. Right, so I am going to... So it's that one right there. It's that one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run all the way back to my body, or back to my Rager. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up alongside this one. It saves me the effort of running back here to get the wheel when I could just drive the vehicle I know it's only got 3 wheels. And I know it's risky. But for the sake of getting a vehicle up and running right now, there's also one thing I need to do as well. I'm carrying my cash, and I need to redeem my card somewhere. I need an ATM. Because what we have to do is we have to then double back towards the fuel station and fill the car up with fuel to then get the hell out of here. We could siphon some fuel. We could siphon from the Volkswagen that we just saw back there. Is that the... I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. That's the fire station. Fire station has mechanic bays. Those mechanic bays might have what I'm looking for. I think I'm going to opt for doing that. I'm going to opt for it. I'm going to do it. Now, there it is. There's actually a back door into this. If you don't want to go through the main door of the fire station. I mean, a lot of people tend to make this a base as well. Look, this is a well-protected area. But there's a good way to get in. And it's literally the back door. And it's right here. This kind of power box right here. I believe we can get up there. Now, will it? I don't have the stamina for this. I do not have the stamina for this. Okay, we're going in through the main door. It doesn't help that I'm also carrying quite a collection of things in my backpack as well, making me a relatively heavy. A relatively heavy boy. I'm going to stay in amongst all the foliage here, stay in amongst the bushes, try and keep away from the puppets, at least away from their spawn areas. They will spawn out in the middle. They tend to do that in the city. Right. You can see how slow I'm moving now. Like, this is one of my favourite things about the update. The fact that everybody now has to kind of watch their weight. You kind of have to watch like what you collect. Is it heavy? Are you carrying too much of certain ammo types? Are you carrying too many grenades? Are you carrying too much like different clothing items and stuff like that? It all contributes to your overall movement speed now. And that makes me a very happy chappy. Open the sesame. And I believe the mechanic bays are here. This is oh, hello. Glass cannons. Glass cannons. Is this mechanic bay? It doesn't look like a mechanic bay. There's a... Oh, that's a set of Tims. I might actually take those. That's some better footwear. Okay, so it's not that side. There they are, right there. Those big white shutters right there. That's exactly what we're looking for. Just listening out for potential puppets to come over and kill me. There's 2 wandering about. Buggers. Right. I'm gonna keep my bow out. Ah! Okay. Right, that's a little fuel can as well. Does it have any fuel in it? Oh, it does too. It does too. Can I fit this in my backpack? Can I fit that? Where can I put this? Can I put it there? Put that there. Okay, brain, use my brain. There we go. A little bit of fuel. Just a smidgen of fuel. And is that what I think it is as well? A Rager front seat left as well. Bingo. Oh, that's even better. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Okay, what we can do now is we can leave, and the place that we want to head towards... In fact, there's our way out. Oh, I want to throw it up there. we go. Climb. Up we go. Lovely. Okay, I'm just going to throw this down there. Shut up. Too loud. Shut up. Right, we're just going to drop here. And... Ooh. Cool. I'm going to pick this up as well. And the building we want to head towards is this direction, I believe. It's that building right there. That one right there. We're going to just beeline for that building. The reason why I've got my car repair kit here is that I'm... Oh. How am I going to do this? I am actually going to have to go get that. I'm going to have to go get that stuff. Did I make a mistake? Or is my processing around the wrong way? Take the wheel off. I can't repair the wheel, but I can take the wheel off. I've also got fuel here, so I could also siphon the fuel from this as well. So siphon the fuel, put the wheel in my hand, and carry it back to the Rager that we've got. I hear you. I hear you. I've also enabled a setting, by the way, in the audio of this game. It's 3D. It's kind of 3D audio. I never had it enabled before. I've enabled it, and I'm noticing a little bit of a difference in the sound in game. Right, put that there. We want to. I want to service it. I need to put that in my hands first. Duh. Service car. And I want to remove front wheel left. Drop it down. Can I repair that? No, I can't. Okay, cool. Right. What else can I do here? Could I take that wheel off? Remove back wheel. So it's always good to have a spare. Always good to have a spare. Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to end service. Whoa! Right, we're going to drain this. Drain fuel. Alright, 9 out of 20. That's not too shabby. That's not too bad. We're going to take the better of the two wheels, and we're going to start moving this back to the our Rager, essentially. This is going to take a minute. And I believe this is also going to melt my stamina, even though I'm yep, it's melting my stamina. It's melting it really hard right now. So we're just gonna have to be a lot more careful, because obviously our hands are full here. The drop in stamina will obviously affect our ability to fight back. So I'm gonna have to keep my ears well and truly focused here. We're going to stay on the outskirts, and we're just going to go around, because the petrol station is on the east side? The east side or the southeast side of the city. So if we kind of like just stay on the outskirts, we're just going to get round to it in time, just going clockwise, essentially. This is literally the way that you get a vehicle now. You find a vehicle, you kind of take note of what it's not got, what it does have, and where you can find a duplicate, where you can find another vehicle that might have those items. It might have the extra doors that you're looking for. It might have the extra wheels like we've got. It might have other things as well. Lights, a battery, that kind of thing. An alternator. Let's not talk about alternators, because I had a very difficult time on one particular episode on the single player series, and we will not talk about it because it was torture, literal torture. But it's good that we've got this wheel though. Now we have a functional vehicle. We'll drive over here, and we will also pick up the extra wheel as well. Having a spare, or at least having a spare ready to go in case we lose one, is always a good thing to have. And also have an additional car jack as well in case we lose one. So, like, my view on things is, a lot of people have the notion of get all these cool items and then go and sell them at the trader and make a lot of money. Because then you can buy them all back. Which is totally fair. Totally fine. You can do that. Like, that's your playstyle. The way that I do it is I collect things. I just collect lots of things. I know where they are. I know what boxes I put them in. And when things happen, or things need repaired, or things need crafted, or basically things like that, I've got it to hand. I don't have to go anywhere for it. I can just be like, it's like your dad having like a garage or a garage, and it's full of just bits and bobs, like things that don't make sense to be kept. Like you'd look at it and you go, why are you keeping that? And his response would be, oh, maybe we'll need something like this. It might be some awkward sized bolt, an awkward sized nut. It could be cabling, it could be wire, it could be wood, 2x4s, it could be planks, it could be plywood, it could be anything of that kind. That's me. I'm not going to say I'm the dad of Scum, but I'm definitely the dad when it comes to the crafting side of this game. If you need something, I've usually got it because I go, I might need that. If you ask me... There's a wheelbarrow right there. I told you this place is good for spawns and the vehicles, even though that's not a vehicle, technically. We've run out of stamina. I'm going to put this down for 2 seconds. Let's put that down. Just going to kneel for a second here because my stamina is... Yeah, it's humped. It's totally humped. Good things that we have found so far is we've got ourselves a sawn-off shotgun. We've got ourselves a wee 38 special peacekeeper. I think the biggest thing that we've got right now is the compound bow. It's currently at 60 pounds draw weight, which is really good. I think I can pull back at least 90. So what we can do is we can get back to the Rager and we can also fiddle about with the overall strength of this weapon. We just need a toolkit to do that. Having a little look at my stamina, we're good to go. We can get out of here. I didn't mean to do that. He literally tried to squat there. You want pants, or you also want pants? I mean, they're not called pants, they're called trousers. I'm not gonna take this. Pants are technically your underwear. Pants are underwear, trousers are trousers. Alright. Okay. Are we all good with that? Cool. I don't want to see the comments. I don't want to see the comments. They're actually called pants! I'm gonna have Kitty in my DMs later and she's gonna be like, so you call trousers pants? Or you call pants underwear or something like that? Uh-huh. I call them trousers. They're pants. They're pants. They're trousers. Tech 1 News, weekdays at 7 PM. Vatican Street, and we're going to Rome Street. We're going to Rome. Every day we think about Rome and the Roman Empire. That was such a stupid meme. That's such a stupid... At some point in your life, you will always think about the Roman Empire. You know what? You know what's better than the Roman Empire? Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. It's the British Empire. I'm joking. It's all jokes. It's all giggles. It's all a laugh. Though, speaking of history, though, like, what's your favourite thing in history? Like, what's, like, ancient history? I'm talking about ancient history, like medieval history, ancient history, late medieval, early medieval, that kind of thing. Bronze Age civilizations, like the rise of, like, Egypt. What else is there? Ooh. There's a cool one. The, I know it's not called the unification of England, but it is literally the unification of England. Like how England used to be like Northumbria and like Wessex, East Anglia, like West Anglia and stuff like that. Used to be all separated into like territories. And then they went, you know what? One England. I think there's a show. What's that show called? There's a Laika right there. There's a Laika right there. What's that show called? I know the movie is called Seven Kings Must Die, What is it called? In the comments, guys, like, tell me what that show's called. It's essentially the whole, what is this? I've even forgotten his bloody name. I can see his face in my mind. I've totally forgotten this. It's essentially a show about, a character who's essentially taken away by Vikings, and Ragnar Ragnarsson takes him in. He's a slave, but he ends up getting treated as like a son, and then he goes back to England, or he goes back to Northumbria, I think, or Wessex. I think he goes to Wessex. I cannot remember. My brain is fried right now. There's a puppet right there. What is my stamina sitting at? It's probably a good idea to stop right now, because my stamina is humped. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him out. I'm not gonna risk the fact that the car is literally just right there. I'm not gonna risk this. Right. Friendly. Dink. Dumbass. Right. Let's go. I'll go get. Will I go get my arrows? No, I'm not gonna get my arrows. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna. I've got my stamina. I'm going back to the car. There's a few things that we need to do. For this car. We need to get it fueled. Obviously, the first thing is we need to get the fucking wheel on. So we need to get the wheel on. We need to get it fueled, and then we need to get out of Dodge. We need to get out of the city, because the city's quite volatile. Not in terms of players, obviously. If this was multiplayer, I would... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If this was multiplayer, I would not be in the city for very long. I'd be in the city a maximum of like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Hitting the places that I want to hit, or the places that I want to loot, and getting out. Because this place, as I said, is quite volatile in multiplayer. Right! There we go. Now we can do this. Put that in my hands. We can service you. Take that in my hands. And we should be able to install you. There we go. And now we can end the service. Now we can fill it with fuel. There we go. It shouldn't move too. Oh, that moved quite a good wee bit actually. That wasn't too shabby. That was not too shabby indeed. That was quite good. Right. I'm hoping I've got enough room to put the spare wheel in. If I don't have enough room to put the spare wheel in, so be it. What we could do now is probably roam around and siphon more fuel, because this thing certainly does need more fuel. And the next place that we're going to go to right now is we're going to go to the Laika that we just saw there. So it's down here somewhere. I don't remember what I set my driving skill to. I think it's basic, or it's medium. I cannot remember. Right, we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna take this out, put that in my hands. Is this not getting fuel in it? Oh, it's not even got an engine. See, if you see a vehicle that has no orange or blue meter, it means that this thing does not have an engine in it. This is essentially just a shell. There you go. That engine is nowhere to be found. Right. In that instance, now that we do have... Oh, we don't have... I keep forgetting about the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the town, hopefully, and see if I can find an ATM. The ATM should be just down at this direction. Taking my time through these because I don't want to damage the vehicle more than it already is damaged. Down here, he's a very angry boy. Now the ATM or the bank should be just down here on the left. It should be just across from the police station. I think this is it. Take you out. Dink. Oh, there's an ATM here. This is not... I don't think this is the bank. I don't think this is the bank, but this is an ATM. Use ATM. My cards. Oh, I could get a classic card. Yes. Pin 1. Back. Exit out of that. Use ATM. My card 1. Submit. Deposit. ATM transaction balance. Cool. We have 203, so 203. Submit. Yes. No. Eject card. Cool. We've got our card now. We've got a classic bank card because we don't need a gold card right now. At least not yet. Not yet. I think this is the post office. An empty box. I keep forgetting about the empty boxes. If for anybody... Oh, that's actually 80. That's the back of the ATM. It'd be cool if you could actually raid that, because it does have a back face to it. I'm going to go through these boxes right here. I think these are just all empty boxes. So for anybody wondering, when it comes up to Chris... Oh, it's a mobile phone! That's a good thing for the whole... Oh, there's another mobile phone right there. Okay, see, if you want to find a mobile phone, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to find a mobile phone, you can just come here to the... Oh my god, there's a fourth one! This place is really good for mobile phones. There's a fifth one right there. Sixth one. Oh my god. If you want to find yourself a mobile phone for the whole quests stuff, just come to the post office and you'll be getting yourself a whole lot of them. I think you can sell them. I think you can sell. There's another one. And they're all relatively decent quality as well. Like, they're not piss poor quality. Like, I mean, a couple of these are in the 70s, but there's one right there, it's 97. Like, durability. That's pretty good. There's another one. Yeah, ladies and gents, if you want... Oh, there's a whole lot of boxes here. I could imagine there's a whole lot of mobile phones in these. I thought I could hear a puppet there. Crocs. Get them in the bin. Get them in. Oh, a pair of... Oh, yes, pair of jeans. Dark set jeans? Yes, please. I'll be having those. Oh, what we got in here? Is this the kitchen? Set of knives. And the lavy is right next to the kitchen? That doesn't seem very hygienic. However, this right here is a good thing. There's another mobile phone. Okie dokie. Right, let's get back out to the vehicle and let's go to the petrol station and then we will get out of here. Because I don't feel like staying here any longer than I need to. Though, I'm pleasantly surprised by the amount of mobile phones that you can get out of here. That's pretty cool. So, there you go. For anybody wondering, for anybody who... New message received, new message received. What? If I have... Oh, do I have a cell phone battery in here? Do I have a cell phone battery in here? A cell phone battery would be really, really good right now. Be quite useful, because then I could actually start using this. And the quest lines would be really good to feature too. But it doesn't seem like I've got one. My brain's telling me to go do it. My brain's telling me no. But my body. We're doing it. Do I have lockpicking items? I've also got too many things on me right now. Get that out. Get that out, get that out, especially get that out because I don't want that near me right now. Bob pins. We've got screwdrivers. Screwdriver. What else have we needing? Lockpicking item. Any more screwdrivers? Any more? There's another one right there. I didn't even see it. My eyes didn't even glance towards it there. Right, I think that's everything here. I think I'll be able to get a set of bobby pins in here, maybe. If not, we can unlock... How many? We can unlock... 2. Oh, I can hear them. Yes, good. He's always the first one I tend to kill. That's rude. Shh, there we go. A little bit of stealth goes a long way in this game. I obviously don't have stealth in terms of skill, but just being quiet, just being relatively quiet in this game certainly makes a difference. Whole bunch of good items right there. I could take. Oh. Oh. What did they hit me for? What did they hit me for? Oh my god, that was nearly 40% of my health there. Now, did you see him? Do you see him? You think he's dead? I don't think he's dead. I think he's just sleeping. He's having a little sleepy sleep. And he'll have a little rest. I'm going to take that glue because the glue can actually become a quest item. Searching this. I'll show you in just a second why I know he's in fact still alive. He looks dead, but he's in fact not dead. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Wanted to get him in a headshot there. Oh shit. Oh, he folded. I folded him. I can still hear a lot of footsteps upstairs. That's why I was trying to wait for a half decent sight on him. Obviously that did not work. I hit him too early. Didn't hit him in the head as I was expecting him to do, or expecting my character to do. Always check these. Oh, some soap as well. The reason why I'm picking up the soap and stuff like that as well is oh shit. Josh. The reason why I'm picking up the soap and stuff like that is because these are quest items. If you can get the quest items. Now, is it rude to shoot him straight in the asshole? No, it's not. Shush. Are you stupid? Oh, he's dumb. He's dumb. He's dumb. He's a dummy. He's a big dumb head. You just get dumbed. Get dumbed with the arrows. Right. Oh, yes! Military compass. If you find a compass, make sure it's a military one because now you get bearings. I love bearings. I love having bearings in this game. Makes... Oh, yes. As a... Right, we need to take that off because that just does not work. Oh, beret. I love a beret. Wish it was a green one. Royal Marine Commando. You know what I mean? Be green, but... Dink! 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 Oh! We're finding a lot of cool stuff in here, by the way. New message received. I think that's to do with my phone. Hold on. Let me just check something here. Is this... Can I turn this on? I can't turn that on. Not yet. Not until I get a battery. It's just because it says you've got a new message received. The new message is actually relating to the phone. Bingo. Oh, hold up a second here. I have made a mistake, and I know a lot of people are probably going to call me out for this. Mattress money. Mattress money, because I could go back to that ATM and just hand in the money through the ATM. There we go, $67. Also get these lockers right here. Oh, yes. Oh, this is a pretty stabby police station. I'm doing these two because they're conveniently placed right here, and there's two right here. I won't be able to get the rest of them downstairs unless I find a bobby pin or a bobby pin pack. Sorry. Oh yes, Block 21, one of my favourite weapons in this game. I love the Block 21. I don't know why I like it. It's just the squareness. So it just looks so good. Like if I was American and I had the ability to get myself a gun, just a handgun, Glock. I get a Glock. I'd get a Glock. 100% I'd get a Glock. I mean, there is also the option of an FN57, but I don't know what the rules are around those. But I would definitely take something that's the Lord's Caliber 45 ACP, 100%. 100%. I'd like to shoot one. Like, obviously we've got ranges here, but we can't shoot. I don't think we have ranges where we can shoot 9mm and 45. I think it's all 22 LR. I know there's a place down south, at least in England. I think there's a place in England that you can do it. But as I said, it's all like M4s and AKs and stuff like that, but they've all been converted, or they've been caliber changed to 22 LR, which I would imagine a lot of Americans are going to be like, 22 LR on an M4 platform? What? Trust me, it's strange. The rules around guns and stuff like that in the UK is a wee bit... It seems a wee bit strange, but to me it makes sense because I have to deal with them daily. Anyway, deposit. We're going to deposit those. Obviously, there's a 5% bank commission on this, so we're not going to get $67. But we do have enough. We've got 255. We could use the rest of that money and fill up the car, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill up the car. Let's go fill up the car. I think we deserve that by now. Ooh, squirrely. Squirrely little rager. Also, if you're wondering about those little frame drops that you see every now and again, that is puppets loading in. That is the game loading all the puppets in. Around me, like around my car and around this POI. Alright. There's our bridge. Just gonna be a little bit careful here. There we go. And I'm wondering if this place has got a recycle on the puppets. It doesn't seem to. Perfect. Let's fill this up. Yes! 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 It's only half, but it's fine. At least it's not like a pittance, a little tiny amount. I'll quickly search this one more time. Right, I've already searched all this stuff, so it won't respawn for a good wee while. Right, I keep pressing M as if we're gonna get the map, but we're not. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Now that we've got our parts. Where's my left foot going? There we go. Did you see that? Did you see my left foot? My left foot was like in the floor. It was like through a hole. Perfect. We've got ourselves a rager. We've actually got a rager. What we're going to do is we're going to head to the nearest little town right here. And there's the river, or the river's just on the right here. Following this road, we should also hit a World War II bunker, which should just be up to my left now. Did I go past it? Or have I not reached it yet? Where's that word? Oh, it's in this. It's in this bit. It's in this bit. There, it's there. There it is. There's exactly what I'm looking for. That World War II bunker. I can't tell you how much I like the berets in this game. I like that there's no longer just red ones. There's green ones, there's brown ones. I think there's blue ones as well. Pretty cool. I like them. I like berets. Just listening out for the puppets. This is one of the smaller World War II bunkers. Sometimes you can find some half decent stuff in it. As I said, I used to use these all the time in multiplayer. There you go. I used to use these all the time in multiplayer. Purely because they were just like nobody would use them. It's all bolt action. It's all kind of rundown items that you'll find. But you can get them repaired if you can find it. If you can find the right components, or you can find like duplicates. You can turn them into spare parts and you can repair everything. It makes it so much more easier. At least in terms of like getting weapons and stuff like that for me. I know other people make it a lot they find it a lot easier just going to a POI and just searching the right things, and they get a gun and they get the ammo and they get the magazines and they all get the good loot and stuff like that. World War II bunkers, in my personal opinion, is like a solo's wet dream. That's just how I view them. I just view them as like perfect lifelines for solo players. You can get a Kar 98K, you can get a Mosin, you can get a suppressor for each of those weapons, you can get a scope for each of those weapons, you can get a weapon ghillie for each of those weapons. You can get various 45 rounds for the Colt 45 from 1911. They're just good to loot, really. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. We're going to have a wee nosy through this town. Because this town has something that I can definitely make use of. This thing right here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, a pipe, an improvised magnifying glass, and something else. What was it? Duct tape. Let's see if we've got the stuff for this. Do we have a pipe? I don't think we do. I don't think we have a pipe. What we do have is metal. We do have metal, so what we can do is just simply make the rail for this thing. So, long rail. Yeah, we can make this. Let's go make the rail. And we want to go back to crafting all, and that's exactly the one that we want. A long rail. That's all we want here. Bingo. Thank you. Now, if we do find a pipe, we can most certainly make the scope for that weapon for my improvised rifle. I would really like to do that. I would really like to do that right now. I'd really like to get a pipe right now. I'm saying that out loud so the game actually listens to me for once and decides to give me a pipe so I can demonstrate this and show how cool it is. There's 22 LR. I'll take it with me. Oh, that is a battery, but it's the wrong type of battery that we need for the mobile phone. You actually need a cell phone battery in order to power the mobile phone. Makes sense, right? Cell phone battery for a cell phone. Take that. But I've seen a few people being like, the batteries are not, you can't use the batteries for the mobile phone. Like, what am I doing wrong? It's the cell phone batteries. You need a cell phone battery for a cell phone. Because that's a 12 volt battery. That's like a big chunky thing. That would not fit in a phone. Unless it was like one of those brick Nokias. Take that. Potato. Apple. I'm actually going to take that diary with me as well, because as I said, we're going to make some improvised armor as well. I'd like to showcase that. I'd really like to show that off. I know a lot of people have probably seen the improvised armor, but I know a lot of people don't really... I know quite a few people don't really... Oh my god, okay. They don't really do a lot of crafting in this game. They kind of rely solely on well, finding things, and that's kind of, that's my attitude when it comes to getting a bag. I don't necessarily like making bags, at least the crafted bags. I like doing the whole, oh, I found a child's thingy bag, school bag, and it works. It just works. There's nothing wrong with it. It just works. Search this, but right, nothing in there. There's an ATM in this town, which is good. There's quite a few beds in this town as well, so we can do a good fair amount of looting for mattress money. We're going to go inside this building here. And then we'll go to the other buildings surrounding it. And here. There's surprisingly a very obvious lack of puppets right now. Now, I have not changed my settings. My settings have remained the same from what I originally showed you guys, so I don't know what's going on with the puppets right now. I might spike them a wee bit, as in I might heighten the spawns a wee bit more, because I'm not finding a lot of them, especially in this town. Usually in this town, they'll be wandering about. They'll be kind of like aimlessly wandering about this town and just, you know, being a menace. And so far, I'm not finding them. I'm not seeing them. I'm also not hearing them either. I'm not even hearing any growling going on. Now, if I was a pipe, I would belong in this building right now. Right, this building. This building's going to give me a pipe. He was inspecting that drill press. No longer. There's a boat. Alright, cool. See what I mean? See if you just audibly say, I want this thing, the game's gonna be like, right, cool, I got you. You need to do a little bit of searching, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that thing that you want. I can't wait to see the comments in this video. I cannot wait to see the comments in this video. Well, this is actually really, really good, because now that we do have a 12-volt battery, we also have an M9. Ooh. Charlie 3. Ooh, okay. Alright. What we can do is we can put this away. We can then take out our improvised rifle, and we can put the rail on that. And what the other thing we're going to do right now is we're going to take this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to go to crafting, and... Oh, is it not? It's a Desert Eagle flashlight. Oh, that sucks. Do I not have one of those? Oh, I really don't have one of those. That kind of sucks. That actually sucks. Oh, man. Alright, okay. Well, I was hoping to get a flashlight for this as well, but it doesn't seem like we're going to get one. Anyway, as you can see, this has a rail. You can see the rail on the pipe. Now we're gonna go and make an improvised scope, and we're gonna put that improvised scope onto the improvised rifle. And we have an abundance of calibers as well. We've got a good abundance of calibers, which means we can have some fun now. So I can load this now. Oh, he's loaded with the 12 gauge. He's loaded it with the 12 gauge. Okay. This is perfect. This is really, really good. I'm actually having a good time right now. This is perfect. Like, I know the fact that we're having a good time is down to the fact that we're not also seeing a lot of puppets here, which is a wee bit... It's a wee bit for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's a wee bit But I think what I'll do is, after this episode airs, I'm gonna rejig the settings, and I'll show the settings in the next episode. But there you go, ladies and gents. We've got ourselves a good collection of items. We've got a good collection of things that we can, one, sell, we can use for trading. We can also use quite a lot of this for essentially the quest system as well, which makes it even more interesting for the episodes to come, because we're going to be doing quite a lot of the quests. Actually, I'm going to try and do all of them. It's going to be pretty much my mission to get 6 out of 6 for every single one of these traders. Earth green. Do I really want to colour these things? Do I want to colour them? Wait, did I have the pipe up here the whole time? Oh no, I didn't. Unload that. I'm not going to use 12 gauge. I want to use something that's not 12 gauge. That was a 7.62 by 5.4 round. That was a big round. That was a big stinking round, that. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, leave a thumbs up on this episode. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you guys been trying out the improvised rifle? Because I have. I've killed quite a few people with it. It's actually a pretty good weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. That 3D or the three-dimensional sound is kind of strange because when you look at it, you can't hear it. When you turn to the left or you turn to the right, you can hear it. If you turn away from it, you can hear it as well. It's kind of weird. That as well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been enjoying this series and you've still not subscribed, please consider subscribing, ring the little bell, select all, and you'll stay up to date with videos just like this, as well as other videos that I upload across the channel. We also do a Sunday night live stream, which goes for about 3-4 hours. We play the likes of Scum and a variety of other survival games. If you want to join in for that, just stick around every Sunday night and I'll be on a live stream. You come and say hello. Recently a lot of players, a lot of viewers have come in and they've been very, very happy with the live streams. Bear in mind my ISP has been a wee bit problematic as of recent, but the live streams have been very, very fun. So if you want to come and join one of those, every Sunday I always announce it in my Discord as well as on my community tab on my YouTube channel. Come along, hang out, have a chat. You can chat to me. I know chatting to me is nothing special, but you can certainly have a laugh with me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close out here. I'm going to do a little bit more looting off screen, as you can quite clearly see what I'm doing right now. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time. Want to support the channel like these awesome people on the left? Consider joining. Also, consider subscribing if you want to see more videos just like this. Thank you again for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.